Good morning, guys. Welcome, M30 crew. Trying to get this set up here, guys. Hold on 1 second. Gonna get this set up. Good morning, guys. So had to go live this way today, guys, because, I'm so bummed, but someone stole my gym bag out of my car, and it had all of my stuff, my streaming stuff in it, which is how I talk to you guys. So today we're improvising. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm super bummed about it, but it's okay. I can still be here with you guys, so I have a lot of things to be thankful for. It stinks when people take when it's like you have stuff in there that, it's your gym bag. It's so personal, but it's okay. Most stuff can be replaced. We'll live. But the good news is we've got some fitness on the agenda today and we get to work out together. So today's a fun one too. Has anyone done it yet? Philip, have you done this? Total sprint today, guys. So let's go over the warm-up. And again, thank you for being patient and finding a way to switch over to work out with me. I can't tell you how much that means today. You guys are like legitimately making my day today. So for our warm-up today, we have 7-minute clock. And we will do 1 minute of marching, 10 alternating lunge, elbow to floor, 10 dynamic squat stretch, and 5 push-ups to downward dog. So we'll start our clock. I'll let you guys know when that 7 minutes is. And Eilish is still sweating 20 minutes after. Ooh, I can't wait. We'll start that 7-minute clock and get going. Actually, I feel like I need a towel. And I'm gonna grab a towel. You guys, the turquoise towel's gone. I'm gonna have to get a new turquoise towel. It's okay, it's just a thing. Let me grab a towel, maybe a flamingo one, and we'll get started. See, the good news is there's still some turquoise in my flamingo towel. Life is good. Let's see here. All right, guys, so for our 7-minute clock, Although, trying to think if I could, we're good with tunes. Okay, we'll start our 7-minute clock. Hopefully you guys are joining along with, or just hanging out is fine too. All right, guys, so we're gonna start with that 1 minute of marching. Again, who doesn't want to march on a Tuesday? I'm in. We'll don't forget, we will be doing in a 7-minute clock, 1 minute of marching, 10 alternating lunge, elbow to floor, 10 dynamic squat stretch, and push-ups to downward dog. In the M30 crew, we like to throw in an upward dog too. At least I do. Stretch those hips. Because when it's Shakira Day, your hips don't lie. At least that's our new inside joke. 25 more seconds. You guys see the mountain bike in the background? I was really actually trying to learn for that triathlon that didn't end up happening, but it's okay. So you know I was really attempting to try. All right, guys, 10 alternating lunge, elbow to floor. So I'm gonna take that left foot forward and bring that left elbow down to the ground. You can stay down there for a second. Try to get those hips nice and warm. It is a beautiful morning in Tennessee this morning. Is it starting to cool down where you guys are too? One more lunge, guys. Thanks, Eilish. This is one of my old school Mayhem tops. They still have them. I love this one. It makes me feel like summer. Made me happy today, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna put on my summer tank. All right, guys, for that dynamic squat stretch, we're gonna do 10 of these. Reach down to my toes, squat to the ground, raise those hips up, and stand. I really like the dynamic squat stretch. Also feels like a dance move, or something like that. And one more. Now, 5 push-up to downward dog. Like I said, we like to throw an upward dog in there. Thanks, Rodrigo. Hi, Gary. Unwritten law of CrossFit Philip. Full send on the last round. All right, guys, so we're gonna do that push up into downward dog. So I'm gonna come into that plank position, and I'm gonna slowly press through my shoulders, raising those hips, those sit bones to the sky, and I'm gonna press my head through. Then I'm gonna come back to that plank position, drop my hips to the ground, because we like to throw that upward dog in there. I like to loosen up those hips a little bit. Come back to that plank position, push those hips to the sky. Come back to that plank, push up. Then I drop my hips, look to the sky. Back to that downward dog, push up, drop my hips, upward dog, press back to downward dog. One more, come to that plank position, push up, drop my hips, And press back to that downward dog. Now we're gonna come back around, start over back in our marching. I like marching because you can chat and march, you know? Nice, Gary. Welcome to M30. Hopefully wherever you are, you're marching with us. Mean that on so many levels. It's a fun one today. This is a fun little sprint. And it's definitely something that you could truly do this one anywhere, which is awesome. You could do it multiple times, just depends how you're feeling today, right? I really like both versions of this workout. About 20 more seconds. By now, maybe those knees are getting a little bit higher. 10 seconds. And back to those lunges. Remember, whatever leg you take forward, try to bring that elbow down. My elbow does not touch the floor quite yet. Maybe someday. I keep looking over, see if my neighbor's cat is in the window. She has a cat, and it's a fancy cat. And she shaves it like a lion. It has like a little, like it has the mane and the little tail. Oh, I was hoping it was sitting in the window so I could show you the lion cat. It's orange, it's really cute. Do 2 more of these guys. And I tried to bring my dog down for the workout this morning. 10 dynamic squat stretch, guys. So touch those toes, squat down, raise your hips up, stand. But the first thing she did when she came out here was she went and tried to chase someone down the road. So I had to put her back inside. All right, guys, and time on that 7-minute clock. I wish I do. Oh, that's so funny you say that. I was talking about her just then while we were, yeah, she, hi, Koi. She, like I said, it's so funny. I brought her out here because she's like the sweetest dog ever. But someone was walking around the cul-de-sac and all of a sudden I hear, she's running down the road and I'm like, we have to go live. So, little Fluffster's back in the, Little Bear's back inside. All right, gang, so let's go over these workouts today. Oh, my handy bench here is kind of nice. So for the workout today, we have, actually, the bench isn't gonna work. For the M30 body weight, we have 27, 21, 15, 9 air squat burpee. We'll go over both those movements. And for the M30 minimal today, we have 27, 21, 15, 9 goblet squat. Or if you know me, I like to say chalice squat. Goblet squat and dumbbell facing burpees. So this is gonna be an awesome one today, guys. Let's go over those movements real quick. The old chalice squat. So and also I believe, I don't know if they fixed it. There was a little typo. It did say 27, 21, 15, 19 for the air squat and burpees, but it is not, in fact, 19. It's 27, 21, 15, 9. I assume most of you caught on to that. Yeah, Kim, Little Bear wanted to say hello to something. Who knows? Probably a groundhog. But it is 27, 21, 15, 9 air squat burpee. And then we have goblet squat, dumbbell facing burpee. So for your air squat, I'm sure most of you know what this is, but we are just gonna squat trying to get below parallel, trying to drive those knees out, keep that chest nice and tall, and stand up. So extend those hips at the top, and that is going to be your air squat. For your burpee, you can jump back or step back, come down to that plank position, touch your chest to the ground, stand, do a little hop, or you can step back, step up, little hip hop. That'll be your burpee. And for our goblet or chalice squat version, we have, well, I could use a kettlebell today, I guess, but oh, that'll be a 50-pound dumbbell for the men, 35 for the women, or whatever you have. I'm trying to think if there's something else I could use here as an example. Oh, guys, because I always say it, or you can use your gallon of water. So for that goblet squat, we're gonna have that dumbbell nice in front of us. I like to hold it like this underneath. If I'm using a kettlebell, I flip the kettlebell upside down and hold it by the handles. Same idea, extend those hips at the top. And that will be your goblet squat for the dumbbell facing burpee. I'll put my burpee, I'll put my burpee on the ground, I'll put my dumbbell on the ground. Hop up, over. You can jump up or step up. Usually step up when I'm trying to go faster. So if you see me change to a step up, you know why. Yeah, I like the, I like to, you know, if it's feeling a little heavy, then I just chug some more water and a dumbbell feels better. It is an old school dumbbell. I think back in the day, Rich was getting rid of like some of his older dumbbells way back when. My good dumbbells are, I actually have no idea where my 35-pound dumbbells are and why they're missing right now, but it's all right. I had a backup set. And if I didn't, I'd have my handy dandy water jug to do goblet squats with today. Ben, how to string double unders together. We've actually, M30 Crew's had a couple conversations around double unders. How are they going for everyone, by the way? The biggest thing, Ben, is, and I've said this to you guys before, but it's always good to hear these reminders. I actually saw a video of us doing them the other day. It might have been for Tasia's birthday double unders. And the biggest thing you want to remember is we start double undering and everyone starts jumping higher and their movement kind of seems to get crazier. And with their arms too, you have this tendency with your arms to go out. But the more calm you are, the more relaxed you are, the more likely you are to be able to string them together. So what I always say is pretend that you have a band right here and keep those arms as relaxed as possible. So when I'm jumping, my jump's only gonna be about this much higher than my single under jump. It's not gonna be, I'm not bringing my knees to my chest. So I always draw, when I was learning, I would draw a box and really, really relax those hands. Try not to let them fly out like this. Imagine you have a rubber band holding them by your side and it's a wrist action. It's not jump higher or swing the rope harder. It's you're trying to get your wrists faster, if that makes sense. So really, really try. Maybe your jump's a little bit higher, but really think, relax those shoulders, relax those hands, and try to move your wrists faster. And even if you can only do one or two in a row, and then you do a couple singles, and then you add a couple more, and then I always suggest to keep doing that to link them together. But we were laughing about it the other day because the double under is the only thing that when you miss, it punishes you, so it's really frustrating in the learning process. Let me know. Hopefully that helps. I would show you, but my jump rope is sadly gone. It was in my backpack, so I need to get a new jump rope. I just thought about that. So, yeah, I don't have one here. Sorry, Ben. But come back to the next M30, and then we can do some more jump rope camp. Hi, Chris. Hope you're having a great morning, too. All right, crew. Let's get this workout going. Any questions before we get started? Chris, I love the RX Smart Gear Evo rope. Someone came and gave one to us a while back. I've tried a lot of the speed ropes, but the Evo rope is so fast. So if you are going to invest, it's a little more expensive. I think it's like $100 or something. But if you are going to invest in a speed rope, to me, that one's worth it. I like the handle's a little bit longer and it just spins really fast. So, but I do remember way back when, old school CrossFit days, starting to learn double unders with my my buddy Lee rope. Now that rope would be like 40 pounds compared to the speed ropes. But that's the fun part about the learning process. I'll just see if I have that rope somewhere and bring it one time and see if I can even jump with it. It was thick. It's like a double undering with a garden hose. All right, guys. So let's get this set up. I'm just gonna move this over. And we'll get this M30 party started. Like I said, thank you guys so much for being patient today and joining. Can't tell you how much it means today. All right, guys, so remember, our rep scheme is 27, 21, 15, 9. Air squats or goblet squats and burpees. I mean, if you're feeling feisty today, you could good old secret workout style it and do both versions, depending on how you guys are feeling today. Just throw that out there. Meditate on that for a second, guys. But this is a sprint, so be intentional about trying to move fast today, guys. We're gonna start here in 1 more minute. And I'm going to do the Goblet Squat version, Chalice squat version, with my old school dumbbell. So we're gonna start here in about 30 seconds. Any other questions before we get started, guys? Hello, Hair from Spain. Freddie, hashtag secret workout. I love that you know that I know, that we all know. But who knows what? 10 seconds, guys. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, a little bunny just came by my garage. Oh my gosh, there's a bunny out there, guys. Oh, I lost count. He literally just hopped by. 27. Great work, guys. Guys. Good work, gang. Almost there. And 15 last set, guys. Time, guys. Wow. Whew. Good work, eh? Wow. Nice job, guys. So I'm not even kidding. I started and one of my garage bay doors is open and all I see is a big brown eye and these huge ears just look in the garage. There's a little baby bunny. Those things are fast, by the way. If you ever try to go pet one, not that anyone else is trying to pet bunnies, but I have tried. Thanks, guys. That was actually, way more intense. I mean, I knew it was going to be intense. It's a sprint, but I actually felt that in my my posterior. So like that hinging into the goblet squat got really tough. Lance, don't get ready. Stay ready. Are you born ready? Freddy, eres incredible. Incredible? I'm working on my Spanish for you, Freddy. I have to dust it off. You'll have to keep challenging me. It's like, you only take like a bazillion years of it in high school and everything, so I need to keep it fresh. Keep bringing some Spanish for me to try. Although, Philip, I gotta keep working on my Polish. Nice job, guys. Did anyone else do that along with? Or going to do it later? Jonah. Good morning, guys. Calmex, good morning from Puerto Vallarta. I've been there. I went surfing there. It was awesome. Oh, could you hear my knee cracking? Is that why you said I need some fish oil? I heard it too. I was like, well, this is a little loud, a little awkward. Nice work, guys. Good morning, Lisa. Oh, how do I say that part, Freddie? Todos los días te diré cosas en español. How am I doing? I did. I went to, I was in Celulita. It was awesome. The waves were so good. And then one day we took a boat. I'd never done this before. To a surf break, and they just throw you off the boat and then you surf. That was interesting. But the waves were so good. It was so fun. Thanks, George. I'm working on it. All right, guys, let's get into this accessory. Thanks for doing that along with. Hopefully this little bunny comes back so I can show you so you know that I really saw it. Well, maybe I didn't. I don't know. It's definitely not sitting out there now. All right, guys, so for accessory today, we have 10 to 15 bent over single arm rows. If you hang out with the M30 crew, sometimes we call them San Antonio rows, presses. It is not, in fact, a San Antonio row. It is a single arm bent over row. And then SL is 15 single leg calf raises each side, 15 on the right, 15 on the left, and 45-second side plank each side. We're up in the ante on your planks, guys. We were doing, I think, 30-second ones. Today you have 45-second ones, so let's go over those rows. I know, it's a joke because also anyone that hangs out on the lives knows about Green Shirt Guy. San Antonio presses actually came from Green Shirt Guy. He came into the barn one day and it was back when we were doing a lot of long accessory workouts, like 20-minute like accessory sets of like just keep moving. And it said, it was like 10 SA presses. He looks over and he goes, San Antonio? So we were like, San Antonio presses. So that's our joke, but it is actually means single arm. All right, guys, so for actually those bent over rows, can you see this? So if you don't have a bench, if you have a bench, you can use that. You can click on Taja's super cool demo video. Their demo videos look so cool. They're awesome. But if you do have a bench, you can put that right knee in that right arm. I'm gonna bring that dumbbell all the way to my chest. I will do 10 to 15 of those, and then I will switch. If you don't have a bench, you can ground that arm to that leg and pull that dumbbell to your chest. For calf raises, ideally you're gonna wanna find a step or something that you could hang that heel off of. If you can, even if you jump up to I don't wanna jump up to this bench in here. I might hit my head on my, the garage door's up right now. If you do not have something to hang your foot off of, you can stand on one foot and just attempt to come to those tippy toes, hold on to something and do it. Beep. I had a thing that held my phone up, guys, but I'm balancing on a kettlebell right now. So you can hold on to something and just come to those tippy toes. 10 to 15 on each. And now we're gonna go to our handy dandy side plank. See that rope hanging up there by my rings? Sometimes you buy equipment and you're the best intention. I'm like, I'll do legless on my rope in the garage. Never touched it once. It's not enough. There's not enough space. But in my heart, I really wanted it to think that I would come and do seated legless in the garage. All right, guys, so for that 45-second side plank, bust out your handy dandy flamingo towel if you have it. Thanks, Tulsa, I appreciate it. Like I said, it's been a rough morning with my backpack being gone, and they took my camera, my fancy Sony camera and everything, but being here with you guys has made my morning so much better that you guys found a way to show up today. I really appreciate it. So for that side plank, you can do it on your hands or your elbow. I'm gonna do it on my elbow today. You're just going to, if you can't do 45 seconds, just accumulate. So you're gonna press up on those feet and that elbow. If that's too much, you can drop that foot and we'll accumulate 45 seconds on each side. And if anyone does a secret workout today, let me know. Pretty excited about that. Thanks, I know, isn't that super fun, Kim? That I did it because, when you move around and stuff, having the thing on rollers, you can move it around. So we're done with our accessory, but this made me smile today too. I'm looking for things to smile about this morning. And everyone always is like, hey, what's your best sport memory, this, that, and the other. And we've talked about this before, but it's sitting over here, so I'll see if I can turn it on for you guys. Hey, did you ever watch Nickelodeon's Guts? That's my piece of the aggro crag. It glows. It also weighs like 100 pounds. But I had it in the garage. It's part of my garage gym. It's a good reminder, do hard things. We did such crazy things on Guts. Kim, that's like, the pegboard's a DIY thing too. That was built also. Did I ever tell you, the last story, I swear, because we're just hanging out today, guys. Because you guys did an awesome workout, and hopefully you're moving through the accessory. So when I first had this pegboard made, we were working on them because in the 2016 games, that's when pegboards came back, and literally we get back the next week and Rich is like, you're doing pegboards until you guys can do more pegboards than you could ever imagine. So, okay, I have this pegboard thing built for my garage, and I'm sitting here home alone, and I'm like, I can do this, no big deal. I know I can do this. Well, my garage has this little ledge here. So I'm halfway up the pegboard and I start to get like, you know, a little nervous because I've only done like a quarter of a pegboard ever. So, moral of the story is I put my feet on the ledge. Well, when the pegs lose tension, what happens? You fall flat on my back, alone in the garage. I'm like, well, I guess if it's my time, it's my time. And that's what you get for putting your feet on the ledge. Moral of the story, don't just go to the top. Anyway, that's my story time for today, guys. Do you guys have any questions before we head out today? Like I said, thank you guys so much for joining and hanging out today and listening to these silly stories. Espanol, amiga. OGC Sport. Well, hello. Hola. I really am. I want to start working on my Spanish. Now you guys get me excited. Cooking crazy. I do. So long ago, we were games training. I have borrowed it. Hopefully she comes back. She can have a map. We were games training and I had to travel somewhere. So Rich let me borrow it so that I could do parking lot workouts with my sandbag. I was mimicking worm workouts with it. Mats are great, actually. Oh, Philip, it hurt so bad. Thanks, Kim. Oh, yeah, truly, like Trice, definitely learned the hard way. Vico, bonjour. Well, gang, everyone, thank you so much for it. Like I said, you guys made my morning stopping in today and hanging out, and you guys made me smile so many times. Super thankful for that. And hopefully, well, we will be back at it in the barn tomorrow. I am taking my aunt to the airport today. That's why I streamed in the garage today. Koi, morning talk show, thanks. Well, you guys are the, you know, the best part. Because I get to talk to somebody. Thanks, Chris, I appreciate it. Thanks, George. That's all right, they're just things, right? How do you say the NOS part? Nos vemos mañana. All right, guys, well, I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you again for joining, and can't wait to see you guys tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Central Time. Hope you guys have an awesome day.